Have you ever thought to yourself, what's the best years on iRacing? What can I have the most fun in? Just go to the TCRs. They are beautiful. Easily the most fun I've ever had on iRacing. The racing is great. The cars are great. Everything's great. Very different from what I'm used to driving, but they are very fun. So I'll be showing you here me at Interlagos, a couple races I did this week with some of my teammates and some alone. This is I'll just show you this lap of Interlagos. This is the Senna S, turn 1 and turn 2. Then into Curva do Sol. I probably am gonna butcher half the names of these corners. They're all in Brazilian, I'm pretty sure. This is the Reta Oposta Straight into Decida. Okay, I'm gonna stop. This is just turn 4. But this is the qualifying lap of, I think, the third race I did. I'm pretty sure in turn 6 you're at a moment. Yeah, you're not supposed to drift like that, but it's okay. This is one of my first races in the TCR since I just got it, but it didn't go horrible. But this car is just great. Like, nothing is really the same as it. Front wheel drive makes it very different to drive, but it is honestly so fun. This is one of the last corners, Juncal to the back straight. This lap wasn't great, especially because it's very early on. I think I did 19 races. I'm only going to show you 4 or 5. This lap put me in P5 or P6. They're 140.6, not good. Fastest guys are doing low 39s. And then my second lap I cut the track, so that's over. Standing starts, I get a very good start, high in the RPMs, but still a pretty good start. Side by side with the 10 car here. He was definitely my biggest rival this race. I just tucked in right behind him here. And the first lap, a little bit cold tires. Just want to keep it easy. Don't want to overdrive, go off the track. Everything's still cold. I'm pretty sure second right now is Jay Colley, pretty big TCR YouTuber. If you're watching this, you probably know him. Or streamer, I guess. I feel like he's both. Just trailing the 10 car here. Nothing you can do really this early on. I'm not close enough. Settling in. See, they're making a move up there. They're fighting pretty hard for the first spot. This is later in lap 1, coming on to lap 2. I have a good run on the 10 car. Looks like I'm going around the outside. We're both braking. He still gets it. I barged through the inside, barely make it work. And he has the inside for turn 3, so he easily keeps the position. I still have
Alberto, come on.
That guy's not happy. I get the outside. He squeezes me. It was very close. I broke very late, and he gets the position. That was pretty good racing. He squeezed me a little on braking, I feel, but I mean, you're allowed to do that. I don't see anything wrong with it. We're still fighting pretty hard for the first spot. Just settling in P3. Here, I got a crazy run on the 10 car, so I go for the dive, make it work very easily. he couldn't really defend that. I had too good of a run. He's right on me still, so I have to stay on high alert. I still take my normal line. He flashes me. I don't know why. It was a pretty clean dive. Then he also touches me there, but I don't know why he flashed me. It was definitely a very clean dive. There's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't even know if it's a dive. It was pretty much alongside him, but yeah. Then we were just hot lapping until lap 10. He makes a move on me, and we're going on to the penultimate lap. Wow, down the straight, side by side, the whole straight. I know he's gonna get the inside for turn 1, which is, I mean, it goes both ways. If you're able to brake late enough for turn 1 and get it turned in, you can definitely keep your position by turn 2. But I think being on the inside is better. He touches me there. Under braking, he's squeezing me. I touch him back. It is that made my car very unstable. I don't know. Under braking zone, he seems to really squeeze you. Because that was the second time. Just that time, he squeezed me a lot more. I make a pretty ambitious dive to get back at it for that squeeze he did on me. Push him off the track a little. Not the greatest, but it's nothing horrible. He's still on my inside here. At this point, I mean, we're fighting pretty hard. It was very fun racing. And at this point, I realized I can't keep it around the outside, so I just let him by. Settle right back in behind him, ready to attack him again for the next lap. Because I'm not just going to let him take P3. He takes a very defensive line there. Fully rides the curb, which loses you time. But he was still easily able to keep it. This exit matters quite a bit. And I didn't get a great exit, but it wasn't horrible, so I would have a chance at him in turn 1. Which I go to the inside, I go brake super late, hugging the apex, barely make the corner, and then I park it right in front of him and get that position. He's still right on me, so he's gonna have a run for turn 4. I'm able to keep the inside, he goes on the outside. Still side by side. I just get past. Still right in front of him. 5th is right behind us now as well. I take a very defensive line there so he can't get past. I'm taking this normally. He tried to go for a dive there, and then I get driven. I don't know what happened. This is the final lap. I just get driven into there. We still get going, so I'm now right back in P4. Show you his angle. I mean, I think it's more his fault. I feel like I might have moved a little bit under braking, but after that he just drives into me. Like, there wasn't great, but then he just seems to drive into me. I mean, he gets the worst part of it, but it's really iffy, I think. Like, I don't know. I would say it's more of a racing incident. Because, yeah, you can see here, I move like a tad under braking, I think. But then he just drives straight into me, which was, I don't know if that was like a retaliation for that. But I keep 4th, I guess. But, yeah, I can't do anything since the final lap, and I keep P4. It was a pretty fun race. A lot of it was hot lapping, but it was a very fun for one of my first races I did. Yeah. Not bad at all. I just parked it. Yeah. On to the second race now. The first lap I did was 140.4, and the second qualifying lap doesn't come to me because the second time now I've done something stupid. But still started P2. P1 has one of the best starts I've ever seen. Falls back about 6 positions, I think. Like, I don't know how you fumble a start that bad. But P1 for us pretty easily. This was a quite low soft race because it was pretty late, but I mean, Yeah. Okay. Look at. I'm pretty. Yeah. He had a lot of wheel spin, which destroys everything. Yeah. He just gets overtaken by like 5 cars. This is on lap 2. Already a huge gap behind. Like they're. This race, I was clearly the fastest. I don't know what the soft was. It was very low, but yeah. So this race on the final lap now. I'm pretty sure you can't even see the people behind me. I think this race was just practicing. I still don't know how to save front tires because I destroy them during the race and I have no pace at the end. But we crossed the finish line 13 seconds ahead of P2. That was my first win in TCRs. Very short race, but literally nothing happened. And then I did my first attempt at donuts in these cars. You have to do it in reverse. They went very well. I mean, some of the best donuts you'll ever see were right here. So it's not over. There's one actual. It's not even a donut. I spin. But yeah, you have to. I mean, the right side of my car is destroyed, but first win, not bad. On the third race, this is my second qualifying lap, so I didn't bottle it again. A 140.3, still not a great lap. My fastest at the end of the week was a 39.4 in qualifying. This I qualified P4 with. My teammate Aaron was in this race right ahead of me in the SRG livery. And he qualified P2. Horrible start from both first and second. Third has a good start as well. I didn't see him. We touched because I didn't see him, so I was drifting to the right. And that's the 10 car that I was having the problems with before. Like that little incident. I get a good lead. They have contact behind. Now I'm at like a second lead, and Aaron's bunched up in that little back of TCRs. So it was a great start for me. We'll watch Aaron start. Yeah. Wheel spin and then super high in the RPMs, which just ruined it. But, yeah. That is not what you want to see. He had a very unlucky race, you could say, but he kept it clean all through here. Oh, almost touches the car on the outside. Oh yeah, he's just bunched up with everyone. Oh, a little incident there. Almost got pit maneuvered. Okay. I never saw that one. Yeah, now he's in P4. So he went from P2 to P4. I went from P4 to P1. So we take it. Yeah, in the lead now by a couple tenths. Not bad at all. I know me and the number 7 car have the same pace from the last one of the first races I did. This is Aaron. He gets dived. It's almost like a situation that I had, but it's net code where he just gets driven into. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't as close to as bad as the incident I had with the 10 car who's right on me. I don't think he had any damage from that. He shouldn't have. This is another incident where Aaron goes for the outside. It looks like a pretty good move. He's on the long side and turns across him completely. And that just sends him back 4 or 5 positions, which is not great at all, especially in these 20-minute races. Not his fault at all. It just gets turned in on. You can't really do anything against that. Maybe the guy in front spotter stayed clear because he wasn't really alongside, but then he just turned in. Yeah, I don't know. Now, if we're on the final lap, still in the lead with the 10 car right behind me. Yeah, we're just the same pace. He's not fast enough to get close enough for a move, and so we were pretty much just hot lapping. Aaron got back to P4 by the end of the race, from what I remember. But this is the second TCR win, and it's 2 in a row, which is very nice. I had 3 total this week. I only showed 2 of them. But yeah, it was another. It was. I mean, it was. This race was also kind of boring, but the next race is probably one of the best races I had, for sure. And then Aaron joins me for some donuts that are properly done this time, not crashing into a wall. Yeah, fun race. Good comeback from Aaron after that incident. Yeah, fun. Alright, fourth race, second last race I'm doing. First qualifying lap, I invalidated. So it puts a lot of pressure on my second one. But I decided to do 140.09. My best qualifying lap at that point in time, but that's enough for pole position. I'm doing this with my teammate Aaron and a friend Dylan. Dylan, I think, started 6th. Aaron is right behind me now. We all had good starts. Dylan is already in 4th. So our goal was to get into a train and just pull away. But there's the one fast guy right behind Aaron who he does start fighting. And Dylan gets right on the back of him. Will I try to pull away in the lead? They go side by side into turn 4. Aaron tries sticking around the outside, goes off the track. Well, Dylan is now right on them as well. It was, I was watching this in my mirrors. It was quite fun to watch. Dylan tries going around the outside, doesn't work. Aaron gets an easy pass on the inside. It looks like Dylan went through him there. It might have been netcode. He's the inside, but Aaron's somehow able to keep it around the outside of that corner, which usually doesn't work. And then Dylan follows him right through. So now we're 1, 2, 3. So now we have a train just to pull away from the rest of the pack. And that's what we did. I think because they started fighting behind a little, and then we weren't fighting. We pulled about a second to the cars behind at this point. This is lap 7 now. And then I decide to brake late into the Senna S, like an idiot. Now Dylan gets very held up. Well, they both get held up. They stay behind me. I don't know why. They could have overtaken me. And now the guys behind us are quite close. And we're just going to keep losing time. I made a lot of mistakes this lap. Well, I had 2 big ones. There wasn't really anything else. But I do know I had 2 ones that cost us a bit of time. It was through turn 4 and turn 1. Turn 4 you didn't see very well. I just broke too much. But yeah, so now the cars behind are right on us. I'm just going to say Dylan got taken out. And then, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Here, I let Aaron by because he was faster. I didn't have pace at this point in time. I don't know. My pace just fell off. So I let Aaron by. And then, I'm pretty sure Dylan gets taken at the next lap. I don't show it, though. For certain reasons. But then me and Aaron, on the final lap, this is the penultimate lap now. We're coming up on 2 lap cars. It started raining, since there is a rain chance. The track didn't get greasy or anything. It was kind of cinematic. Aaron gets slowed up by the lap car. I go around the outside. We're squeezed together, and then we're side by side down the straight. I thought this lap car would probably let us by, just lift, but no, he decided to stay. I think if he let us by, things could have gone a lot differently, but he would have had to lift a lot. He's probably fighting out of that position, so I get it. There's a guy mad on him, Mike.
You didn't have to push me off.
Yeah. Me and Aaron still side by side in turn 1. He brakes just late enough to cover me off, so then I pyro towards my exit. The lap car is blinking and going super slow. I have a great run on Aaron. I try to set something up. He goes to the outside. I have to avoid him, and then I have to bump draft him. I could have gone to the outside, but I really wanted the inside. I ended up just backing out. I wasn't close enough. But I think if the lap car wasn't there, I would have had a better chance at getting just a good run down to the inside and overtaking him. But I think I had one more chance to overtake him. But yeah, this was a really fun battle. Trying to keep it clean since we're teammates, but we did manage to keep it clean. Got a little close, but so yeah, it was pretty cinematic, cool last lap. Dylan nowhere to be seen. I think he finished like 10th or something. It wasn't good. He had a meatball, so it was actually probably worse than that. But it was a fun race overall. The train racing wasn't great because we weren't racing, but yeah, I don't get a good enough run on him through the last corner, so I just know I get P2, he gets P1. It's a little P1 and P2 is nice, especially after that fight. It was actually, I didn't care about P2 then, but could have got P1. I know I could have. And then we had to do the donuts, of course. So why wouldn't we? Dylan joined us after his meatball still, so I don't know why you can't see the rain in my replay. It's probably my graphics, but that was fun. Alright, this is the final race of video. Not my final race of the week, that was for sure. Had a horrible qualifying, drifted on my second lap, I think it was. 140.3, started 6th. My two teammates, Ben and Aaron, in this one. Ben's just to the right, he's very fast. Aaron just ahead of me. Ben had a bad start, he had a clutch, and I had a decent start. This was my first fixed setup race, I'm pretty sure. I've been doing open all week. Aaron gets crazy understeer, goes off the track. Still side by side. I cut in front of him to get a good braking. But this race, yeah, very high soft. So the two guys in the front were teammates, you could see. They were super fast, and the third guy was just another really fast guy. But I was just trying to stay on their pace here, because this is still before I was like actually fast this week. Here, Aaron gives me a little nudge from behind, so I overshoot the corner. Horrible exit. And both of them overtake me by the end of the straight. Thanks, Aaron. I mean, it's just a little nudge. It's not anything bad. I probably broke a little early. There's not really a breaking point, but yeah, this race, we were trying to do the train thing again, but the guys in the front were a little too fast. The guys behind were fighting, which was good. I don't think we pulled away from them. I mean, we did a little, and then stuff happens. This is, yeah, the two leaders, the two teammates. He turns, just takes himself out. He keeps it going since these things are really easy to save. He definitely wasn't the happiest after that. Now we're right, well, we're not right on him, but we're pretty close to him. It's about lap 6. I'm still holding on to Ben. I would say, oh, here is the big incident. I mean, these guys are just driving like idiots. I don't know. One of the teammates got disqualified, so that I get past Ben here because he gets held up. He's going for safety rating, I'm pretty sure. He doesn't want to mess with that. So me and Aaron get by unscathed in second and third, and the front guy, he's gone. This is the penultimate lap, so now this is what happened. He rejoined, but there wasn't space left to rejoin. I don't know what to even call that, or whose fault to call that. It's just a weird incident. But this is the final lap now. Ben's next to me. I let him by because he asked, and I was like, why not? I've been having a good week. And then, I don't know whose fault to call that, because I did brake a little early, and then I somehow still missed the corner. because I went deep because I underestimated what I was doing. This from the guy behind's POV. I mean, he goes off the track and I'm off the track. It's a pretty weird incident. It's probably more my fault, but for me it just seems like he came right across my nose. So, I mean, you guys, I don't know, tell me, but it was sort of a mix. But that was final lap 2, 3, 4 for our team SRG, so not bad at all. That was all the videos I saved, or the replays I saved. The ones where I'm actually like fast in the rest of the week, I didn't manage to save, because I don't know why. But these ones, some of these were pretty entertaining, so I'll probably post TCRs again. These are very fun. You should probably buy one if you don't have them. Yeah, have a good one.